Hi guys, this is Web 2.0 Commando, okay? This is built on WordPress, but it is not a WordPress plugin, okay? It is not posting to WordPress either. What it's doing is you're going to be able to create your optimized articles and it will post to these different accounts that you've put in from the social account creator, okay? And it will do it with the post queue so that it's drip feeding. It will use random accounts every single time. It's not going to be using the same accounts every single time. And it's always going to be sort of dependent on how you add your content for the three keyword elements that we use to create post titles, okay? So for example, we're using 3 elements, and if it's a local version of it, what we would suggest you do is a sort of modifier, keyword, and location. For example, 24-hour dentist London, 24-hour is the modifier. Emergency dentist London, emergency is the modifier. London is the location. Dentist is the keyword. You can use different combinations by doing dentist, dentists, dental surgery, orthodontist, all that kind of stuff you can put into the keyword tab. Okay, location, you might have London, you might have Kensington, London, London W1, Central London. You can put in combinations there as well. Okay, for the modifiers, you have things like emergency, 24-hour, children's, etc. It's not just for local, you can do it for other things as well. You just got to be creative how you use those 3 keyword elements, okay? You can use it for sort of buyer intent keywords. I've got about 200 that you can download. And you can use just sort of brainstorming what you can use for particular sort of phrases, keyword phrases. And instead of using a location, you might be able to use some other kind of a modifier there that would typically be on the end. Something words like guide or strategy or strategies, etc. That kind of thing, or free delivery or whatever. There's a whole bunch of information that we will put into the membership area to help you with that. Product names are good. Vendors are good if you're doing launch jacking. And the power of this really comes with the power to create long tail keywords. Now, I mentioned previously in other videos that this is built on the old local traffic commando, which was kind of a copycat of Local Pages Ninja. And the reason it was put together was because I did write to them and ask them to do some, I suggested some feature changes, and I never heard back from them. And at that time, I thought, well, you know, I want to go and do this myself then. And so we did, and local traffic commando was such a powerful tool just because of those 3 keyword elements. But apart from that, it got even more powerful because we had multimedia content that would it would never be the same 2 pieces of content. We would have image, we would have video. Okay, if I put in 20 images and 20 videos, it would always have different combinations of an image and video. And of course, it's got spin tags ready as well. Okay, so it became very powerful. And you know, we were ranking a lot of web pages for a lot of long tail keywords. Okay, the problem with that strategy today on WordPress is that if you make it on WordPress, those sites are going to get de-indexed pretty quickly. Excuse me. We don't want to get the sites de-indexed. It just seems like a waste of a lot of work, okay? And especially when you're using the work that you're putting in to make a good quality article, doing videos, or even if you're just putting a lot of thought into the sort of combinations of the keywords and modifiers and location or product names or vendor names or whatever you're using. But we've even made the image and video part very easy as well, so you can go and search on Wikipedia, on Flickr for images, okay, and we will add some more in there, and you can just checkbox the ones you want. So we're not going to pull anything irrelevant, or you don't have to use anything irrelevant. Sometimes those sites give you completely irrelevant results, and that way you can just checkbox the ones you want to use and they will be added automatically for you once you've checkboxed them, okay? And the same with video where we're using YouTube, okay? So anyway, we've got this screen open here. This is blogs and blog networks, and you can see I've just added about 394 accounts. Now in the previous video, you can see here that we created 5 profiles, okay? So if I just checkbox all of these, first thing we want to do is we can save these, okay? So if I just click on save, and I'm going to call this SAC3, for example, and 5 accounts. I'm going to click that. I'm going to save that into a desktop folder. Now, I'm going to show you how to bring that back in just a second, but let me just upload these first. All I have to do is click on Start Uploading to Web 2.0. Click on the Upload, and it will give us a pop-up to say it's been done. And it takes just a second, and here we go. Okay, so we had 394 accounts in here. If I just reload this page, 394 has now become 461, and that was not difficult to do at all, was it? If you watched the first video and you've seen this video, now you realize just how powerful this tool is. And don't forget that we are targeting long tail keywords. Okay, so that's how it works for creating accounts and for adding accounts. And what you can see here as well is the status, the check, and the action boxes, okay, where you can delete if something isn't alive anymore. So we can check the status when we have done the posting. If it is not posting, then we can do a check here to see if it's active. If it's not active, we delete it. Okay, now we'll try and do that as well from the social account creator as well, but that might take a little bit longer to integrate that, or we will try and improve on this one so it's not done on an individual basis. But for version 1.0, that's what we've got right now, and it's better to have that in there than not have it in there. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to end this video now. Next we will talk about the proxies and the license and the campaigns. Okay.